How's it going, everyone? Chris here, continuing on with my Homefront weapon guides. We've gone through a lot of the assault rifles and one of the submachine guns, the Diablo. We've also looked at the drones that are available in Homefront, and today we're going to take a look at the various vehicles that we can play around with in the game Homefront in the multiplayer aspect. So we've got 3 ground vehicles and 2 air vehicles to look at, so let's get started. So the first ground vehicle we're going to look at, the one that we can get at the start of any game. It's pretty cheap, it's just 400 battle points. It's the M1151 Humvee. So the Hummer is typically used for fast transportation. It's got a little bit of firepower in a roof-mounted heavy machine gun. So you can have a driver, a gunner, and then you can also carry 2 people. So it's a great way to get around the map and to get to those objectives. They are very vulnerable to RPGs, C4 and other heavy vehicles. It doesn't take long at all for the enemy team to blow you to bits. So all in all, the Humvee's not really worthwhile, and I never really equip it. You always find that it gets blown to bits within seconds, but it is suited to fast map navigation, so obviously you can get around the map a lot quicker than on foot. So the next vehicle we're going to take a look at is it's 1,400 battle points. It's the LEV-25, also known as the Piranha if you're fighting for the Chinese in Homefront. The LEV-25 is actually another real life vehicle. It's basically an infantry fighting vehicle. It's got 2 weapons, a light main cannon and a rocket launcher, so it's handy for both taking out enemy troops, light vehicles, and even taking things out from the sky. So basically it's quite a well suited to all round defensive gameplay. It's got a fair bit of armour, so it's not as easy to blow to bits like the Humvee, and it's got those weapons that make it suitable for taking out enemies on the ground and in the air. So moving on now to something a bit more heavyweight, moving into the big boy leagues, we've got the M1A1 Abrams or the T99 main battle tank, depending on which side you're fighting on. Both tanks are the same statistically, it's just the visual appearance and obviously the name. I've listed here the Abrams, which is the one that you get with the US Army, and the main battle tanks in the game are available at 2,000 battle points. So the weapons that are available on these things, you've got a very large main cannon and a heavy machine gun, so you've got 2 crew members. You can control the tank and play around with the main cannon, and you've got a gunner which can take out the enemy infantry and any drones or even helicopters in the area. It's very well armoured, so it's quite difficult to blow up. It will require quite a few rockets and or C4s, and which makes it very effective against enemy vehicles and infantry. It's always satisfying just to blow up Humvees and LEV-25s with a couple of bolts from the cannon. The Abrams does have a couple of vulnerabilities though, in that the Rhino drone and the Apache can easily take one out. Obviously the Rhino drone has those guided rockets which can lock onto the tank, and the Apache can take it out from above with those Hellfire missiles. Obviously it's a lot harder to kill the Apache with the Abrams not having any anti-air weaponry. So moving on to the air vehicles, we've got the lighter of the 2 helicopters available in the game, the AH-700 Scout. Despite the name Scout, this helicopter is based on the Little Bird helicopter, which is available in real life, and in Homefront you can purchase this helicopter at 2,000 battle points. So essentially this helicopter is more a reconnaissance helicopter. It's not got any major badass weaponry apart from the dual underwing machine guns, which makes it only really effective against enemy infantry. It's not the weapon of choice for taking out any tanks or heavy armoury on the ground. You can be an annoyance to enemy helicopters like the Apache with these little machine guns, but it's not going to do any major damage. And like all the helicopters, the 2 helicopters, they're both vulnerable to anti-air launchers like the proximity launcher and or Rhino drone or the LEV-25. So to conclude this overview of vehicles in the Homefront game, we've got the big boy toy, the Apache, which is available at 2,800 battle points. In game, if you're playing for the US side, it's the Apache. If you're playing for the Chinese side, it's the Z10 Chimera. And basically both are exactly the same, like the tanks, both statistically the same, but it's just the general appearance and the name that differs. So both are attack helicopters. We've got a plethora of weaponry. We've got air-to-ground Hellfire missiles, which could blaze down multiple rockets at once, taking out enemy infantry and vehicles. We've also got air-to-air Hydra 70 rockets, which can lock onto other enemy aircraft. And we've also got a secondary gunner who can operate a nose-mounted autocannon, which is great for taking out enemy infantry on the ground. It's visible with the thermal scope, which makes it pretty cool to use. So there we have it. We've got lots of vehicles to choose from, lots of things to spend your well-earned battle points on. Some of them are quite easy to destroy, so it can be quite frustrating if you're playing around and then they end up getting blown up within seconds. But some of them can be used to get lots of kills and have lots of fun. So hope you enjoyed this little episode. Drop me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it or learned anything new about the game. It'd always be appreciated to get my videos a bit more widespread exposure. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.